Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a new reading vlog, and happy Bookmas Day 7. So for Bookmas Day 7, I'm going to be doing a reading vlog where I try and read some of the books that I included on the most TBRs this year. So the two books that I have chosen for this video, because I'm going to try and get to two, but I don't really know if that will happen because I'm kind of getting a late start, but that is They Went Left and The War Outside by Monica Hesse. I have wanted to read these for so long and just kept on, like, circumstances got in the way, kept on putting it off, but now I think is the time that I finally do it. So these are both World War II historical fictions, and They Went Left, it is kind of after the war because it is about characters who were recently liberated from a concentration camp. They're siblings, and the sister is trying to find her brother because they are the last two surviving members of their family after the rest of their family was sent towards the gas chambers at Auschwitz. So definitely not going to be an easy read, but this one isn't going to be either. It is set in an internment camp, and you follow a Japanese and a German girl and their experiences there. So definitely expecting both of these to be really emotional and hard to read, but I still picked them. You know, not really getting into the Christmas spirit here, but yeah, they just sound like they're going to be really good. I've been loving historical fiction, so I figured they would be great to start with. But as I mentioned, I am getting a late start to this vlog, so it's actually Thursday morning now, and it's just because, like, I've just been super busy. First, it was my birthday on Monday, so I was like, oh, I'm not gonna vlog on Monday, and then I never actually ended up starting because I was trying to get caught up on editing and stuff. But now I am finally starting, finally having the time to get to these books, and I'm really excited. So I'm going to make myself breakfast, and then while I am eating my breakfast, I'm going to take some time to start with this one. A little bit later. Last time I updated you, it was like 10 a.m. and as you guys saw, I have been busy since then, but it is 1 p.m. now, and I'm actually going to take a little bit of a break from actually working and dive right into this. So I did read a little bit, but I got to page 9, so I'm 10 pages in, and I couldn't really focus on it because I had a lot of other things that I knew I had to do today, so that was kind of distracting me. But now that I have made pretty decent progress with my to-do list, I'm feeling good about actually, like, spending some time, taking a couple of hours really maybe, to just sit and read and then get back to work a little bit later. So I'm going to dive further into this because I really want to know more of what this story is about. The opening is definitely very intriguing, unlike any other World War II historical fiction I've ever read, and I've read quite a few, so that's saying a lot, but I'm enjoying the fact that it's focusing on after the war and the after effects of survivors of concentration camps, because that is like something that is so hard to like wrap my head around, but you know, the fact that the hardships continue even after that. So I think that this is going to be a really impactful read, and I just want to read more of it. I look like absolute death. Hello. So it's later at night. I just got back from the gym, which is why I look like this. I'm trying to take advantage and get in the last few gym sessions that I can before I feel like where I live is inevitably going to go into lockdown very soon. So yeah, trying to take advantage of that well I possibly can. But I did a lot of reading actually this afternoon, and I'm super excited about it. So I was able to get to page 116. So that's awesome. I think I'm going to take the night and try and do as much editing as I possibly can, and I'll read a little bit before bed, but I'm going to focus on editing so then tomorrow I can really focus on reading, because I only have a few videos left to do. I have up until day 25 edited, scheduled, ready to go. I just have to do a secondary cautionary because I'm very paranoid watch through, but other than that, they are done. So if I can get these last few videos done with, then I will actually be able to have the weekend to read and finish these books and not rush through them. Other than going to the gym, I did make dinner. I made a sesame ginger chicken ramen sort of noodle dish thing. It was Half Baked Harvest, of course, and it was good. I did enjoy that, and I'm really hungry after the gym, so I'm going to actually go and make myself a snack and then get into some editing. Hi, it's Friday night, so I last updated you guys like literally 24 hours ago, but hello, we're back. So I did read some more of this before bed. I am now on page, I didn't read very far because I did end up falling asleep. I'm on page 133, but now I'm going to take the rest of the night to read because, oh my god, I finished scheduling all the Bookmas videos, which I'm so excited about. So all I have to do is vlog, but that means that I have time to actually read now, which is so exciting because like for the past few weeks, I have not been able to do that. So I'm really looking forward to that, but I definitely want to dive further into this tonight. It is enjoyable so far, but like also not enjoyable because it's really difficult to read, but it is interesting to see a different side of World War II because I've never read anything before that is set after the war. So it's nice to have like the difference there. So I'm learning a lot reading it, which is also awesome, but I'm actually going to do some reading because that is what I'm supposed to do in this vlog, and I haven't been because I've been so busy, and I'm sorry. Hello everyone and happy Saturday. So I went with my parents earlier today to go and get the Christmas tree for their house. We brought Charlie. It was fun times, but I also helped my mom with some wrapping and just some other things that I needed to help them with. But now I have been actually reading for the past few hours. So as you can see, I've read a lot. This is what I have read and this is what I have left. Honestly, because of Bookmas, I hadn't been able to read for weeks. Like I haven't read anything in like 3 weeks or something like that. So it's so nice to be able to pick up a book again. And I'm at a point in this book, so I keep on kind of having mixed feelings about it. Like not that I'm not liking it, but I'm like, how high of a rating am I going to give it? But right now I'm having like this sense of dread and foreboding because things just seem to be going well and I know it's not going to continue to go so well. So I'm very nervous about where the story is going to go. But I really am enjoying the fact that it is told after the war because I've just never read about like the repercussions that these characters have faced from all, or are facing rather, from all that they have faced, because I mean so much has happened to all of them and they're in refugee camps now, and it's just like such a horrible situation, such a horrible thing to be reading about what these characters have gone through and what they continue to go through even after the war is over. But it's really well written, definitely very well researched. Like you can tell that a lot of time and care went into everything. But I'm on V and it goes all the way to Z. So it's like the chapters are A to Z. So now I'm on V, so I have not that much left. Like I'm almost done with it. So I think specifically I have like 100 pages left. Oh no, not even. How many pages do I have left? I have about 60 pages left. So I would actually like to try and finish this tonight, and then tomorrow I don't know what I'm gonna do because I don't really want to start reading her other book because I know I won't be able to finish it in a day. So I don't know, we'll figure it out, but I'm going to go and do a little bit more reading now. So I'm downstairs with the Charles, who is fast asleep, but I actually just finished with They Went Left, and I really enjoyed this. I'm still kind of torn on my rating, so I'm not sure, like I'm torn between somewhere in the 4 to 5 range, maybe a 4.5. I really don't know yet. I kind of need to sit on it for a little bit. So I think something that hurt me a little bit is I knew that there was like something was going to happen. So I was kind of expecting it. So what did end up happening didn't really surprise me. In a way it did, but I kind of like in the back of my mind was like, and that's an unusual reading experience for me because I generally just don't guess things. But the ending like really got to me. I still think it was a really great and powerful story, for sure worth the read. Like, I don't know why I put it off for so long, but I'm glad that I finally read it. It's just so interesting, like all the what ifs, like what are you supposed to do afterwards? How are you supposed to get back to life when you have nothing left? Like there's no one left. It was such a touching and powerful story, and like definitely not the easiest read by any means, but wow, was it really powerful. So I do have a whole day left in this vlog, but I kind of like, I don't know if I want to start with The War Outside for a couple of reasons. So sorry, the microwave keeps on going off. I heated up some leftovers, but one of the reasons is because I just, having read They Went Left, it's kind of similar, and not like, it is very different because this deals with internment camps and it's during the war, but I do think that they're kind of too similar to read back to back, and it might end up hindering my enjoyment of one or the other. So I think I do kind of want to wait to read this. So I might actually pick up a couple of Christmas books, maybe. I think there's some Christmas ebooks that I want to read, but I know that Talia Hibbert has one. I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'll figure it out. For now, I'm going to eat some leftovers, and then I will update you guys a little bit later because I don't know, that's what vlogging is. So a post-snack update for you guys. I'm now going to do something that I've kind of been putting off, but that is our spare room, which has kind of become my closet. It's a lot. So obviously this is also where I store my filming equipment, but I've got clothes all over the bed. Actually, these two are not mine, so at least there's that, but I've got like random stuff in here. I've got a bunch of activewear that I've been collecting over the past little bit that I'm starting to hang because I have nowhere to put it. And that's why I got this little hanging rack thing. So it has like two sides to it. So I was thinking I'll do like tops on one side and then bottoms on the other. And I'm going to take the activewear that I have in the bedroom as well and just put it on here because I don't know. I just think it's gonna be easier to have it hung. I don't really understand my thought process behind it. But I also have like, one, I have all these sports bra like cup pads from stuff, but if I move all of the activewear into here, then I will be able to like clean this all up and put all the stuff that's on top of here away. So my mission for the next little bit is to just clean all of this up basically, because like it's long overdue. Okay, so I'm done. I have everything hung. I also ordered it by color, which I think is kind of fun and will keep things organized, but I am going to wait until I have some hangers coming in. So I'm going to wait until those come in to actually finish with like organizing the drawer that I have in the bedroom as well. I just feel like it will just be easier that way. But I am going to actually start reading something. So Talia Hibbert, like I said, has a short Christmas story, a Christmas short story. I don't know why I said it like that, but it's available on the Kobo app. So I'm just going to go on the Kobo app and see if I can snag that because I think it sounds really cute. A Christmas short story sounds like it would be great right now. Hello, a little bit of an update for you guys. So it is Sunday night and I haven't done any reading yet. I went to my parents' house this afternoon, helped with some more wrapping, some Christmas decorating, so I have a little montage of that I will insert now. actually just got back from grocery shopping. So I kind of had been putting it off all week, but I finally did it. So I'm going to unpack my grocery bags here, and then I'll do another little grocery haul for you guys because this vlog is really short, so I need content. That being said, if you have anything that you like want to see me do in vlogs, please do let me know. Next week's will be better and will be longer. It's just the majority of this week was spent with me editing, and I didn't want that to be the central focus of this vlog because I know some people have complained about that before, where it's supposed to be a reading vlog, but I'm not really talking about reading that much, which I understand, but yeah, so that's why I was kind of avoiding that. But to speak about reading a little bit, so I am going to start listening to the audiobook for We Met in December by Rosie Curtis. I'm going to listen to this obviously like partially in this week and then also in next week because I was like, I kind of want to read something Christmassy, and next week I'm going to be reading my an anticipated release for 2020 that I didn't get to. So for that, I'm reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, but I'll be physically reading that, so I felt like I should have an audiobook on the go as well. But this one is available on Scribd, so going to pick this up. It is set at an English town, and I think this is the one. Yeah, so following a year in the life of a 20-something British woman who falls hard for her London flatmate, this clever, fun, and unforgettable romantic comedy is the perfect feel-good holiday read. So that's kind of what I'm looking for right now, so I think that's gonna be great. I did not take this out gracefully, literally at all. Like, I just honestly threw everything everywhere. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Hello. So we have a bunch of water enhancers. I have been working on drinking more water because I've been paying attention to my health more, which is something I've never done before. And I love water, honestly, but I do get kind of bored by just plain flavors, or no, just plain water. So I got some like flavors to kind of spice it up a bit. So I got some pink lemonade, peach mango, because I love peach juice. I got plain lemonade. I just really like lemonade, and then blueberry lemonade. So that's really all of that. Then I got some nacho cheese. I really just like get whatever I need for recipes, but also like some bananas and, you know, stuff like that. So I needed Parmesan. Gnocchi I just got because I love making that all the time, so it's good to have on hand. And I actually made some tonight, which I forgot to show you, but I will insert a clip now of my dinner making. So yeah, I am working on kind of like adding those little things to my vlogs. But anyways, I got a couple of pie crusts because my boyfriend in Quebec, I guess they have sugar pie, so I've made that a couple of times and I wanted to make it this year, so I got a couple of those. Then I got some tomatoes for like sandwiches. I've been having tuna melts a lot. Goat cheese is for what I'm planning on making tomorrow, which actually reminds me I have to take chicken out of the freezer. I have some salad for like side things, like I have Caesar salad here. I'm way too lazy, honestly. There's something about making salads, I just hate it, so I always get the pre-packaged ones. But got some spinach and kale. Like whipping cream is for the sugar pies as well, which reminds me I also meant to get brown sugar, so really struggling here. Half and half cream I use all the time. Pickles, was that for, oh, that's for the tuna melts. And then I got some rigatoni, which is for a couple of recipes that I want to make, and some sweet potatoes for another recipe I want to make, and avocados are always good to have on hand because I really like avocados. So really boring, but that is my grocery haul, and I thought I would show you guys. And Charlie is off on a mission to go and see the cat. But yeah, now I'm going to put everything away, which hopefully shouldn't take too long, but actually while I'm doing that, I'm going to start with my audiobook. So like I said yesterday, this is all the stuff from my drawers in the bedroom that I'm going to go through now. I have a lot of stuff that, like, I've had all of this for years. A lot of it is too big for me. I don't really wear it, so it doesn't make sense to keep it. So I'm going to go through that and then clean up over here. But I am listening to We Met in December while that is happening. It would be lovely if you could actually see that now. But I already know with this book exactly what's going to happen. Like, not actually in the book, but I for sure 100% am going to keep on getting this book mixed up with one, the flat share, because I like how I said one and then held up a two, but I'm going to keep on getting it mixed up with the flat share because that's kind of the situation. I guess that's like, I don't know if that's a normal thing, flat shares. I mean, does it mean just roommate? I don't think it means roommates. I think it's like actually in the flat share where you are sharing a flat with someone, but it's like because they're on midnights or whatever, you're not going to be there at the same time. I don't know if I'm just misunderstanding that, but whatever. But the other thing is definitely, I knew going into it that it was probably going to remind me a lot of One Day in December, and definitely getting those vibes so far. But that's not a bad thing. Like, it does seem really cute. So I'm going to continue listening to that while I clean all this stuff up. Basically, I'm going to be going on an organizational blitz, it seems, now that I'm done with all my Bookmas videos, like the pre-filming and everything, because I've been dying to get things organized, but I haven't had the time, and now I actually do, so yay. So I got this all organized. I've got all of my leggings hanging and everything. Obviously, I don't really need any more, although I do have, like, I just mostly have gray and black, but whatever. I do go to the gym every single day, so I don't feel so bad about having so much active wear, but I have all my tops as well. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. So I'm going to be getting rid of this stuff. That's when I'm going to the gym tomorrow. And this is the cat. Hello, Sputnik. But I just thought I would give you guys a little update. So I'm actually gonna go to bed and I'm going to call this reading vlog here. I really am sorry that it's a lot shorter than my reading vlogs normally are. It's just because I wasn't vlogging earlier in the week, but like I said, next week will definitely be better and I will for sure be vlogging for the entire week. But I finished They Went Left by Monica Hesse, which was included on a lot of TBRs this past year. It was 3 or 4, I believe, and I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars, I think is where I've settled with my rating. I don't think I enjoyed this one quite as much as Girl in the Blue Coat, but I did really enjoy it still. I think it did a great job. It had a really great message to it, made me think a lot, and it's also a story that has very much stuck with me. Like, I keep on thinking about it, and that doesn't really happen with a ton of books all the time. So I feel like a book that I just keep on thinking about and just can't stop thinking about even after I finished it really means it's a great book to me. So that's why I've kind of bumped up my rating, but it was definitely worth the read, and I'm glad that I finally did end up getting to it. But I did also start with We Met in December by Rosie Curtis, and I'm listening to the audiobook like I mentioned, and I'm probably like around 100 pages into it or so, maybe even further, but kind of have mixed feelings on this one so far, to be honest. It is like almost too much reminding me of One Day in December, because they meet in December, but then the story is set over the course of a year. So, I mean, in One Day in December, it's 10 years, but like this just kind of feels like a watered down version of that. I don't know. I just kind of have mixed feelings about it so far, so we shall see how I end up feeling about it, because I will be reading it for my next vlog, which will be Bookmas Day 14. So for that, I will be finishing up with this, maybe starting a new Christmas audiobook too. But for my actual read, I should have grabbed it, but it's all the way up there. But I will be reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins, which is the Hunger Games prequel, and I will be reading that as an anticipated release for the year that I didn't get the chance to get to. So look out for that reading vlog, which will be coming out on Bookmas Day 14. But tomorrow for Bookmas Day 8, I'm going to be talking about my worst books of the year. So yesterday I talked about the best books of the year. I mean yesterday as in like when you see this video, it will have been yesterday for Bookmas Day 6, but I took a little break to do this vlog, and now tomorrow I'm going to be talking about the worst books that I read. So don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of the Bookmas videos that I'll be putting out. I'm going to be putting out a new video every single day for the entire month of December, so you don't want to miss any of those. You can also click the notification bell so then you'll be notified whenever they go up. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for Bookmas Day 8. Bye!